Three faiths, one origin story, over 4 billion followers, and a history shaped as much by their profound disagreements as by their shared beginnings. We trace our roots to one man, one covenant with one God. Yet the paths we walked diverged into canyons of belief so deep that they've defined empires, sparked wars, and inspired unparalleled art and compassion. In the space between similar and same lies a universe of meaning. A universe where a single theological difference means the difference between eternal salvation and damnation. Where a divergence in law shapes civilizations. Where a unique interpretation of a shared story changes everything. In this video, we are not just listing surface-level differences like holy days or food laws. We are going straight into the engine room of each faith, its view of human nature, prophecy, the unseen world, and the afterlife, and bringing out rare, often overlooked contrasts that even many believers have never been taught. If you've ever heard they're basically the same religion, stay tuned. By the end of this video, you may never hear that phrase the same way again. Let's start with the biggest question. Who is God? All three religions are fiercely monotheistic, but their conceptions of the divine could not be more different. In Judaism, God is absolutely one, incorporeal, and beyond human comprehension. The central prayer, the Shema, declares, Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Christianity introduces a concept unique among the three, the Trinity. It maintains monotheism, but teaches that God exists as three beings, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, in one divine essence. This is in concurrence with several factions of this religion. The Christians believe Jesus Christ died for the sins of mankind. Whosoever believes will have everlasting life. This is a fundamental divergence from the Jews, who don't believe that he was the Messiah spoken about by Prophet Isaiah. Islam emphasizes Tawheed, the absolute, uncompromising oneness of God, Allah. The Islamic view strongly rejects any hint of partners or incarnation, seeing God as more of a mysterious, all-powerful force that should be revered and worshipped with utmost devotion. This is in comparison to the more personal God in Judeo-Christian tradition. So, while they all worship one God, the how is irreconcilably different. Now for the insights you might not have known, these are the subtle yet profound differences that really highlight their unique worldviews. Who or what is the Holy Spirit? In Christianity, the Holy Spirit is a pure Spirit of God that executes the job of the Father and sanctifies those who follow him. In Judaism, the Ruach HaKodesh is not a person or a separate deity. It is the divine force, inspiration, or presence of God that interacts with the world. Think of it less like a he and more like God's breath or active influence. But here is the rare finding. In Islam, the Holy Spirit, Ruh al-Qudus, is often identified as the angel Gabriel, Jibril. He is the agent of revelation, a created being, not God. we assume Satan is the same bad guy in all three. He isn't. In Christianity and Islam, Satan is a rebel. In Christianity, he is a fallen angel. In Islam, he is a jinn made of smokeless fire who refused to bow to Adam. In both, he is an enemy of God's kingdom. But in Judaism, Satan is not a rebel, but an employee. The word means the adversary or the prosecutor. In the book of Job, he doesn't fight God. He reports to God. His job is to test human sincerity. He is like the district attorney in the heavenly court. He cannot do anything without God's permission. Judaism generally does not believe in a dualistic war between God versus the devil. There is only God, and Satan is just a darker tool in God's kit. This idea is also seen in many older religions as beliefs across the world, from Southeast Asia to Africa. Finally, where do you go when you die? Christianity traditionally offers heaven or hell, with Catholics adding purgatory, a place of purification for those who are saved but not yet perfect. Islam speaks of the barzakh. This is a barrier, a specific interspace where souls wait in the grave until the day of judgment. It's not just sleep. The window to your future, heaven or hell, is opened for you to see while you wait. Judaism is the most unique here. It is vague about the afterlife, but the concept of Gehenna is rarely eternal hell. For most, it is viewed like a spiritual washing machine. You go there to cleanse the soul of its sins, usually for a maximum of 12 months, before moving on. The idea of eternal damnation is far less prominent in Jewish theology than in the other two. It is of importance to note that the Jewish follow a different calendar from our regular Gregorian calendar that splits the BC from the AD eras. Instead, they have one that's dated over 5,000 BCE. 3 faiths, 1 Abraham, but 3 very different views on why we are here, who our heroes are, and where we are going. Judaism focuses on way of life and law. Christianity focuses on faith and atonement. Islam focuses on submission and remembrance.